Sorry, I'm late, lads. You know, just doing things, looking for my phone. Got a black phone, got a black mantelpiece. I put it on there, I couldn't find it. It's fucking getting on my nerves. So what did you think? What did you think today? Hey, do you know what I'm going mad at? That goal we let in. I wanted a clean sheet. I wanted a clean sheet. I was going mad. Stupid goal from a corner. They were awful then. We were superb. We just strolled the game, didn't we? Could have moved up a gear or two and trounced them. Comfortable, says Murray Stan. Just relaxed near the end and conceded a silly corner goal. Absolutely, Murray. Trent, Macca, Ryan, Dom, Virgil, Mo, outstanding, and Luce put in a big share. Chef Ellis too. Well done, lads. Yes. Yusuf. Tractor Boys got their ties. Big off Frank and chat. Just gonna nip at the chippy. No. Just gonna nip the chippy, Bob. Brilliant. And Yusuf to the whiz kid. Big up. Is JK going with you to the chippy by any chance? But anyway, did you notice, though, boys? That was terrible, that you said. But did you notice when our midfield came off, they allowed them in? That's how good our midfield is, because the protection that they give to the back four. Did you notice that? So Bosley was absolutely brilliant. So was McAllister. And they were defending. They were defending the back four. That's why they never got a look in, right through that first half, right through the second half when they were still on. And then came off and bang, Gravenberch. So Bosley with the first to go. And Gapco getting two. Great that. That was great. Really was great. Mo Salah. That goal he scored. Incredible. But the ball by Trent, the header, absolutely incredible. Fantastic. Loved it, you know. I loved it. Oh, fucking hell, this thing's on that getting leaves. I think I should put a clip there. It's good. God. Sure, it's all coming out. The devil in me. TW. All right, Frank and Jack. Good 3 points. Stroll in the park. Yes. Referee was useless. Thought that lad that booked booted Endo should have been sent off. That was a straight red. That was shocking. Glad you brought that up, T. The Callum, the greatest cop-out. Didn't expect him to bring Chiesa and Danz and Nunes and Elliott today. I did. I expected a few of them to come on, but he was waiting for that fourth goal, in my opinion. Not gonna lie, didn't expect him. That's what you meant, wasn't it, cop-out? Callum. Poor Louis. Ipswich were that bad, I thought we were playing Everton. There might be Evertonians listening it. Stop it. Yusuf. How was that not a red card? Karate kicked Enzo in the face. Yeah. And even the commentators said, didn't he? Good job he wears a mouthpiece. That was definitely a red card. Definitely. Man of the match, Trent for me. Brilliant, says Callum. Do you know who I'm going for? McAllister. It was a toss-up between McAllister and Szoboszlai for me. But I'll just give it to I wouldn't give Virgil only for that stupid goal. That was mad, that. No one was marking that fella. No one. Big tall fella. What's his name? Tierney, was it? Or Greaves? Whatever the fucking was. Maristan. No red cards when Tierney in VAR office. And CW, John, man of the match for me. Thought he was fantastic. He was. I'm telling you now. Great footballer. Great vision, everything. And he protects our defence along with McAllister. I think McAllister, he doesn't get the credit. He gets credit, don't get me wrong, but I don't think he gets the credit for what he does. Like nipping in and just taking the ball away. And Paul, you're right there. Good to see John score, and we need more goals from our defenders and midfield. I agree with you there. I agree. Totally agree. It's all left to the forwards. The likes of Gakpo, the likes of Mo, Jota when he's fit, Nunes as well. But he done nothing to the absolutely nothing when he came on. Chiesa, Federico, did he get a touch in the ball? Gary Richards. Tally old Frank to you, boy. Hey, mate. I can see you for yonks, Gary. Liverpool will be champions in March. That's what he says. Let's hope so, eh? Let's hope so, Gary. Szoboszlai put the airbands in and turns into a Salzburg self. Yeah, he was great, Callum. He was absolutely brilliant today. But I think he's been playing well anyway the last few weeks. The last few games. I really do. But he can hit a ball. He can half hit a ball. But I thought Trent was unlucky with a few there. Few shots when he hit the corner of the angle. Bump. Unlucky that. But he hit one as well, didn't he, from outside the area and just flew past. Dipped. Just flew past him. Callum says, we have City in 4 weeks, lad. I'm watching them here. They are awful. Could be a few nil to us. City. They fell apart, haven't they? But I never count my chickens. I really do. Never count them. It's like signing players. You go on posts. There's a fella on a certain post. He doesn't support Liverpool. I'm telling you, but he must have picked a team. This isn't my opinion, by the way. He must have picked a team and said, where can I get views and subscribers and pick Liverpool? He's a fucking phony. And I knew that. Then he mentioned the Liver Bird a few weeks later. And I'm saying to myself, this fella's not a Liverpool supporter. You can tell. He's just reading off the Romano's tweets or whatever. Statements, that's all he reads. That's all according to Romano, that's all he says. And I was watching, when I finished, I went on YouTube, and there he is talking about, that lad who got 52 years. And he's talking about it, and I said, why isn't he fucking watching the match? Why hasn't he watched the match? because he had to put that on. I thought, you fucking fuck. Yeah, when he said it was about the liver bird actually, and he called it the liver bird. Liver, come on. You can go to the heart of a jungle in Borneo, and you get a little kid who will be a Liverpool supporter calling it a liver bird. Do you understand where I'm coming from? And I don't like people with phonies. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe for more Liverpool news. It's just reading off that fucking Romano fella. I can do that. Paul Owen, getting that early makes life so much easier, and we played the whole game at our pace. Yeah, except for the last. We allowed them in. We allowed them in, Paul, especially when our midfield went so. If you know what I mean. Frankie boy, says the Red Bird. Good to see you, Red. That's Craig. No, it's not. It's not that Craig fella. It's some other fella. Liverpool News. It's Liverpool News, Colin. And he just sits there like that. Sometimes you don't see his face. He just says, according to Romano, we've got it. And he puts the clickbait up. He always puts a clickbait up. We've been fucking signing a fella every fucking week with him. And that annoys me. It really annoys me. And, exclusive Mo Salah, with a question mark and a couple of exclamation marks. So people go, what's this? Don't think that I'm envious of this nutter, honestly. Because, yes, he's got thousands of followers. And he just gives fuck all. It's just nothing. Or am I wrong? Yes, you're wrong, unfortunately. Don't watch him at all. I only watch the pool with foreign commentators now because I'm sick of the nonsense and total bias against us, says the Red Bird. Yeah. I was watching. I don't know what I was watching, but it's an Australian thing. Obviously, they are British commentators because, what's his name? I forget his name. And it was good. But when I went onto the adverts, no woke adverts, but then I went onto British ones, a couple of British ones. Fucking woke was unbelievable, if you know what I mean. And Paul Owen, and he's talking to the Red Bird. Then foreign commentators will be turning bitter soon. No, I thought this commentator today, if it had been any other fan, I would have said, he's a Liverpool fan, this fella. Honestly. We did something we haven't in ages today, and that's broke down a low block. They were shocking, no empty. Our press was unbelievable today. First half. The first half. We should have had more than 3. I thought that he was going to change it in the 60th minute, give them more time, to be honest. I thought Nunes and Chiesa would have come on sooner. Elliott did nothing, did he, when he came on? He done absolutely nothing. Harvey Elliott. I'm not having a go, you know what I mean? It's just the Red Birds. I have one favourite channel, Frank, and a couple of others I pop in now and then. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Red Birds. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yes, so as I was watching it, it was a stroll. I said, we're going to stuff these. And especially the second half, I thought we're going to come out, get everything, just get at them and score loads, for the goal difference. That's very important. And I want us to have the best defence, and we let that go in. We thought that everything was sewn up and everything, which it was, especially when Gakpo scored that goal, the fourth, and that's when they came up. It was glad to see young Dan's on, but I don't know whether he got a touch. I was making a cup of tea as well. Yeah, I had a cup of tea. Paul always says, Ipswich after back-to-back promotions are still at best a championship side. Yeah. And the copite says, Bournemouth are on fire, and that's our next opponent. They beat City, Arsenal, and Forest at home, and Newcastle away. I don't fear them. I really don't fear, but I fear no one, in all honesty. I really don't, copite. The Redbird, Paul, nah. A lot of foreign commentators are fair. No bias. There's no biasness. There is no biasness. Funny enough, I watch some channel, but more political than anything else. You know what's going on. You know what I was talking about last night. And you don't see any biasness from them. You just see them telling how it is rather than the, shall I say, propaganda, if you like. Honestly. And Paul says to Red, just joking, mate. Paul Burke, Paul, I'm sorry I couldn't. I was watching the game. I can't text. It takes me ages. Not being funny, but I keep saying I get a pain from here, my elbow, and it kills me. Right down here. I've got some sort of itis, and I've only got to hit something, like a text, texting. It kills me. Then I get a pain here in the other elbow, and the sickening pains. I didn't fear United, Newcastle and Spurs in that cup tie, but footy is a weird game, says Cal. Of course it is. Warnock, the tosser says Paul B. Yeah, I just seen that there, Paul. I said Frank could have had a lot more, though Mo a bit greedy at times in the first half, yeah. That goal he scored was incredible. The angle he scored it from. And as you say about Paul Warnock. That's who was a co-commentator with this fella. Adam Chris Smith. Keep it going, Reds. And best wishes to all the chat. And good luck to Mary Stan with website Super Red Supporter Power, hosted by Mary Stan and shared at, there's your thing there. So if you want to take that down, chat, there you are. And Paul always talking to Copite. Hopefully Bournemouth take us on next week and we can show our real fire power. Yes. Honestly, I fear nobody. I really don't fear them. mean nothing to me then, or any of them. And the outfielder, good evening, Frankie and chat. Just got in from the match. Really good result. I have no complaints today, other than the set piece coach putting it. I was going to say that. What was that all about? He's the littlest fella on the planet. He's a hobbit, Elliot. Stupid. Everything else, boss. Yes, Anfield. Only team I feared, says Callum, this season was City, but they are awful. I don't like talking about other teams, but you've got to bring them into the equation. Honestly, you've got to bring them in. Why have they fell so much? And, they're all saying about Rodri, being out and they miss him. Okay, now, remember Virgil being out for us, but we weren't as bad as them. Remember? And we had to get loans in and everything. Quebec. Nat Phillips. We put in Fabinho, Henderson, centre backs. See what I mean? But I think it's more with Pep, I really do, because I seen that cut on his nose and the scratches on his head. Someone's had to go at him. And that's a dressing room incident. I don't think it'll be a backroom staff thing. Could be like that, I don't know. But something's definitely going on. Definitely. Especially the other night when they were 2-0 up and they got beat 4-2. 4-2. In the second half, by the way, they were 2-0 up in the second half, 0-0 half time, 2-0 up in the second half, and 2-0 up. And they got beat. And Haaland is even behind, isn't he, Salah? For top goal scorer. And the Anfield Road. Frankie, in the stadium, those Ipswich fans did a couple of good songs and were good support today for them. I wanted Chiesa and Elliott on at half time because, like the Endo tackle, I feared injury. Yeah. Spot on. I wanted them changed, but it's just as well because what I said outfield, as soon as our midfield of Szoboszlai, Gravenberch went off, that was and then McAllister, that was the protection. That was our back four protection gone. That's the way I looked at it. And what happened? Bang, goal. Bang, goal. That's how good, as I said, when I first picked up. That's how good our midfield is. That's what I said. Honestly. We haven't won at City in the Prem for 10 years, says Carl. Hello again, folks. Yeah, I wondered where you'd gone because I've seen your name. You the whiz kid. He's back with us. I'm desperate for that Etihad's win out of them all. I remember I had to do some work on the day. I couldn't get out of it. And we went to, someone said to me, Liverpool are getting beat, 2-0. And I went, oh, fucking hell. I went mad. I really went mad. I went, and then this other fella went like, Liverpool have just scored. Torres. Oh. And then as it went on, Torres scored again, 2-2. Couch just disappeared. We won 3-2. Great though. There was good. If the chippy to see JK, he said, no, I'm joking. Don't tell JK I mentioned it. Oh, the fucking chippy. And the Anfield, I'm saying most of the damage done by our glorious Trent today. The club have got to pay what he wants. I agree there. That ball, come on. That ball he put over for Gakpo. Incredible ball. And he has hard luck with one shot that just whistled over and the shot that at the bar. Well, the angle of the bar post. And Leader Wiz, can't he match this? Do you know what? You're not going to believe this. I have a sort of thing as well, a ritual. I'll tell you what it is. You might go, oh, okay. It's like when one of the lads said to Smith, oh, for fuck's sake, what's this? I know that you can see it, but I can't see you. Right? And it's only what one of the lads said today, I think it was Neil Broderick, when we were talking about Rigsby, the TV and film review show. And we were talking about Rigsby, and he said, Rigsby, this is. I get a bat once a month if I need one or not. Bat once a month. You can imagine him saying that. And I was laughing at that today, even before, And it's like me. My ritual is I get a shower, right? On match days, I don't until the match is over. Don't get a shave or anything. I haven't had a shower because I had to do something right after the game. Because that's why I said I'd have it at 5, this instead of 5 o'clock. And I had to do something, so I couldn't get a shower. And so I don't get a shower. Get a shower later though. Sit down and watch a film. The cop-out says, I had a 3-2 there. Yeah, that was it. I was working. I had to do this work. I couldn't get out of it. It had to be done. We're MPs, would you believe? Members of Parliament. Not Liverpool members of Parliament, some press from around the country. Paul Owen to copy. Back in the day when City were, and we always won at Main Road. Do you ever remember that? Do you remember Paul? And you, Anfield? No, you might know. Your dad would. And Leader Wizkid when Sammy Lee scored a blind from outside the area. He hit it. Get it. Always remember that goal. And the Anfield says, a small mention to those kicking Robbo. Nothing wrong with him at all, speed-wise. Still fast as the wind. My theory is slot tactics don't suit Robbo. He can't fucking cross a ball. I remember he had the ball, it was great first half. And I was expecting him to put us over. But it never went over. It just went like more or less along the floor. And the commentator said, "Oh, we tried to bend it in, behind the defenders." I said, "No, we fucking didn't try to cross it." And that's the only fault. I understand what you're saying. Don't shoot Robbo. We took him more than ever, allowing Trent forward. But it's been all season, Anfield, honestly. Anyway, the cop-out says, Raw, he said about that slot to the Diz in his first interview about the full-back staying in so we don't get hit on the break. And the IBR, even in Don Franco, evening, Buonasera, amico mio, IBR. And the Anfield talking to watching Robbo now, he tucks in a lot more to allow Trent forward, so he's defending deeper, which doesn't suit him. We are more solid, but Robbo is adapting to this role. We still need a left back, though, Anfield. He's getting on a bit. I know what you're saying, he was wrong, though, because, he did have a lot of rest, because they weren't going anywhere, that lot. It's like a stroll in the park. Really was. I'm not having a go. I'm really not. Paul Owie. Frank, I guess you're lauding the bat tonight. Yes, with a large cigar and a bottle of brownie. Could be a bottle of Baileys. Bottle of Baileys. Quick shower. Get this fucking thing done. She's coming out. Excuse me. Got to do my glasses. What's wrong with me? I mean, I was going to wind the watch up, the watch that you can win for this. I was going to wind it up, but I thought, no, I should. Me. I just want to show you this, lads. Next Liverpool home game. Please, just go to these, honestly. They're lovely people. Mike and Michelle D. Quality stuff. It really is quality. And you know what? They sell great things, for the summer. Just walking around with a t-shirt on. Fucking great they are. Really. That's that scarf or a badge. You get them online. That scarf or a badge. And they sell smashing badges, as well. Badges. And nitties. The nitties. They sell hoodies. They sell everything. Fantastic. And that's them. Never go in the game and just pop in and see them. Just have a look around, see what you think. So I won't be lauding anybody in the shower. The Anfield, yeah, look, all the bevies are coming now. Look. Get at you, lot. Little superstitious rituals are such a human thing, regardless of how enlightened you are, says Lee Dubbiskit. Yeah. It's always, it's the way it is. That's why I've got no woman in my life. I reckon. Sneaky. Even in all, What's that? 1-4. I am pleased, elated at ploughing the opposition's furrow today. Think what you're thinking of, boys. Callum, this Marmouche lad for City don't know the offside rule. We talk about Nunes. Christ, this guy's an idiot. I think Darwin's. I think he's mastered that now. To be honest. Yeah. I missed the game, but can you give an in-depth analysis and breakdown, please, Franco? Oh, piss off. We strolled it. We didn't come out of, honestly, second gear. We should have done. I'm being honest here. The fucking playing. They were terrible. We should have got at them. More so. They're playing. For the goal difference. And we gave a stupid goal away. A pathetic goal from a corner. What's that all about? And the Anfield goal. Robbo cannot cross. You're right, Frank. It is true. Shame. He doesn't have that trait. He used to, though. Raw. He used to. And then the balls when they're coming over. Him and Trent, unbelievable. But Trent has kept everything up. Trent has become better at it. That's why we must keep him. That's why we've got to say, listen, here. Fucking hell, we've got it. I think the window shuts next week, is it? Just got to give him that money. We need Patrick Dorgu, as I really don't want Man United to get him, as he's exactly what we need on the left, says IBR. And the Anfield answers him, Stella. No, sorry. I doubt that fella is better than Udogie. That Lecce won 30 to 40 million. No way is he worth that. These names, they're all African, aren't they? Udogie. That's saying Dorgu. And Udogie. His names. Snapey says, we're much better suited to winding Evertonians and Manxo, although winning prize is equally good timing. Yes. The idea, great clothing for the summer. What's the cock? Exactly. I mean, when you go away, to sunnier climes, walking around with it. The Anfield says, I like Frank's option and Cappy, just for a year, playing left back and then switch to left when Verge powers free. That's a great comment. It really is. It really is, because honestly, they're in my thoughts. He can play them two positions brilliantly. But will they listen to us, Anfield? No. They'll get some fucking one cheap. I was looking at something. I was going to Photoshop them. I thought, no, why should I? It was about, honestly, it was about, do you know the way Jürgen's being forgotten? right? And they were saying about, don't forget, he says, this post, not mentioning what post, what stream it was on. Don't forget, this is a comment on the, written comment like what you're doing. He said, don't forget, Klopp didn't sign Alisson or Virgil. He didn't want them, and he didn't want Mo Salah. I couldn't fucking believe any of that. Do you see the way these people are trying to distance themselves from Jurgen Klopp by saying fucking stupid lies like that? Because he did target them. And they carried on by saying, and it was Edwards I trust and use. So whatever was being said, they were getting back at, whoever was saying, what's fucking used them? What's Edwards doing? See what I mean? And it's wrong. It's just fucking sad. IMAO. Thank you. I know you that. And Ferrari looked decent for Denmark and only 20 years old. That's that lad. I'll give him a look, lad. Says the Anfield Road to IBR. It's that Dorgy lad. Copite. Frank, not here, but I've seen a lot of people calling Gapco rubbish, right? But he's been on one of the most improved players. Second behind Gravenberg. Yeah, he's up there. I'll tell you what surprised me. Not after today, right? But Lucho has scored more Premiership goals than Gapco. But not today, they're equal now. With him getting two ahead of him. That surprised me, actually. But I don't care who leads the goal scoring. As long as, I've always said, haven't I? Our forwards would score against anybody. Noah Hyde. Good evening, Frank. Easy win today. Great all-round performance from the lads. Gapco is getting better. And it's not Elliott's fault for having to mark or talk creams. That's a Bournemouth. That's what you call a former Bournemouth fucking thing. Marmouche playing for City now. That was a Bournemouth tactic. Think about it. We seem to be conceding too many soft goals. Yeah. I said it before, IBR. As soon as our, strength in the midfield, Gravenberch, McAllister, Szoboszlai went off, and then they put those lads on. We conceded. Think about that. Yeah, hello, F-Like, what's his channel? You feel that? Frankie's analysis. Oh, piss off. Did I say that? Oh. I think IBR was winding me up, Give us an analysis, Blake. Yeah, we don't 4-1. Anyway, no, I told you, anyone playing in the striker role, we're not getting much service. Diaz is suffering too. It's Slot's tactics. His emphasis is on the wing play and crossing to a third runner. Do you know what? I have to agree there. I really have to agree. Because the other night, Nunes wasn't getting any service. You know that. And like I said, did he touch the ball? Oh, yeah, he did, didn't he? He touched it. Came back and got it and passed it. Yeah. But, you know, I don't know whether the Dan's touched the ball. Oh, but yet he only came on the last few weeks. Chiesa, I don't think he touched it. The midfield, you see. And Paul always to the Anfield. After hearing Frank's match analysis, the BBC are considering them songs of praise. Piss off the pair. Songs of praise. Match of the day. Dennis Popper. Greetings, basking in a glow of 3 easy points and the return of the Tampa Sun. Yeah, it's been cold there, hasn't it? You know, the good friend, this Dennis Popper, in a band called The Incurable. And he's basking in the sun now. I'm sitting here, my hands are freezing, especially this hand. So enjoy yourself, Dennis. Enjoy it, mate. And Copite says, Raw, I don't see Virgil's powers going till he's 38 or 39. I tell you what, I think the owners have been made up to hear that, oh, you know, when his powers go, you don't have to then give him a contract. You know what I mean? No words. Incapi will be a perfect buy to protect both Virgil and Robbo. To be honest, no words. I think, yeah, you're right. But if we're going to get Incapi in, I think Robbo will be gone. I really do. I really do. But you're right. You're right. Good comments. Great comments, by the way. Except for Frank's. Tubby the Brewster. I know you like Incapi, but Salah run him inside out at Anfield. That put me off, in my opinion. No, I tell you what, he had him he had Mo in his pocket. Albeit Mo scored 2 goals, and that's what I was saying. Tubby, you know, after the game, you know, I was doing the pod, and I said, I thought he was fantastic. I've watched Incapi, by the way. And it's not just now that I'd like to see him at Anfield. But it's all wishful thinking with us. It really is. Wishful thinking, Tubby. We get anyone. Even with the war chest, the summer war chest that we've been waiting since 2012 for. IVR to the Raw. I can just picture Franco on Match of the Day as the new Tesla. Anyway, yeah, I'm fair to copy. I hope so, mate. Watching him live is sheer class. Every touch oozes debonair style. That's a nice version. That's a Stephen Snape sounding word, that isn't it? Debonair style. And Callum says to Tubby, Salah got locked up that day. He did, you know, Tubby. Thanks, Copite. Someone's backing me up. And the Anfield Road say IBR. Danny Murphy and Shearer would be crapping themselves, yes. What for me? He was rubbish anyway that night. All opinions, so you know the score with these lads and me and everybody else. All opinions. No one has a moon, no one has a moon already, which is great. This is why I love you all, honestly. And Dino, here's our Dino. Just home from the game. Trent and John were absolutely outstanding. Yeah, we said that. Said that at the opening of the show. Said that. John looks so much more at home playing as a 10. Yes. His energy is magnificent and he's just an all-round glorious footballer. I've always liked Szoboszlai. Do you know what? Just let me say this. You know, when we had Ginny Wijnaldum, when he played for Holland, he was brilliant. He used to score loads of goals. When he played for us, albeit that he was great, I loved Ginny. He was playing out of position. Did you know that? And he would have got more goals. Then he played when he came on against Barca, second half. He was playing in his Dutch role. He scored 6. That's our Ginny for you. Anyway, he says his energy is magnificent and he's just an all-round glorious footballer. Same for Trent, up the fucking Reds, absolutely. And I never swore then it was him. It was Tino O'Brien swore, not me. And Copite says, I'm so glad Bournemouth beat Forest 5-0. Forest fans can be quiet now. Idiots. A lot of the Forest fans. Was it 5-0 ends up that? We battered them. We battered Forest that day. Even at Anfield. Steve, LFC. Hi, Frank. But this Richard uses stuff, fuck all. Now, that's not me swearing. It's him. It's Steve, LFC. And so, fuck all since he's come in. Can't sort at least 2 contracts when it's obvious Salah and Virgil wants to sign. He has an easier job now than at Bournemouth. As one of the lads said this morning, I don't know whether it was this morning or last night, he's still on holiday. He's gonna sign to get the contract signed when he comes back in August. Look, he's fucking Martin Edwards' mate. His mate, it is. I'm telling you now, his fucking mate. They were mates. Do you want a job at Anfield? Are you fucking kidding? No, do you want a job? Okay, yeah. Thanks. For me. No, City also bought a centre-back defender, Kuzanov, for 40 million. What's all these 115 charge, you bollocks? Exactly. Been saying it all the time, no hide. Dino, it's hard to give service when teams are camped in the 6-yard box. That's why we use the whip to stretch teams and get them to move about and hope that they come out of their ship. But what it is that they were saying, you know, the likes of Have you noticed when Mo Salah gets the ball, there's a few fellas on him, you know. I've got loads of like things, you know, photo bank on, and you see 2 or 3 of them around, in front of them, back of them, side. And, you know, you can't put a through ball. The only fella who can do that, believe it or not, is Szoboszlai and Trent can put them through balls through. That ball by Konate that went through for Szoboszlai to take him bang goal. He tried to do it all the game. He's fucking going outside. He's sitting there, Mr. Torty. I'm like Virgil here. But it was great. Anyway, to stretch teams and get them to move about in the hope that they come out of their shape, says Dino. Good comment. That's a good comment. They're all good comments. And Steve says to Noah, yep, and his 9-year contract for Haaland and the 9-year contract for Haaland. And Noah says, Steve, not sure. 9 years. Not sure I will still be around. Just fucking well. Callum says, FSG, that's for you. Virgil will be good for 5 more years. Don't buy a centre-back for 5 years. We'll be fine. I think by the time, you know, Quansar will be filled out and everything else. And better. That's in my opinion. Snapey. Personally, I think Virgil's positional sense and his technical ability will help him in later years. How often do we see him have to sprint back? His reading of the game borders on the telepathic. He was brilliant. Did you see that header he did? As the ball came up, I was only talking about that, wasn't I? Remember, last night? Was it last night? Or was it on the football show? When I scored a goal? The ball came over, and there was that fella in front of me. And as the ball came over, he missed it. And I just headed it over his head. And he was still going back. So as I headed it over, I ran around him. And I was only clearing it. And I just volleyed it. As the ball came down, I just volleyed it. I went in the corner. It's a jammy, like one of the best goals ever, honestly. And the head of the score, I got pushed in the back. I was going up for the head. I got pushed in the back, and as I got pushed, I hit the ball. I just went forward like that. And they all went the other way, the opposite way, the goalie and everyone. Like that, the defenders went to the opposite goal. So you can be lucky. IBR to the outfield off. Franco gets rid of those 2 points and brings in Jorginho and yourself. On Match of the Day. Could you imagine you lot on Match of the Day? I think it'll fucking be better, to be honest. And Callum says, Dom is starting to shine in recent weeks, and I mean every week, not just one good game, then 2 crap ones. Well said. I've said that all the time, Callum. Really are. The IBR. If we buy in Cappy, could it be that you and Edwards are watching this show for info and analysis? And I think they watch some shows, but I think they watch the wrong shows, to be honest. The shows that praises them. Telling you them. shows that praise. You know, doing all that. Oh, they're great. I remember one pod saying that when Edwards and especially when Hughes came in, Edwards brought him in, and they called Edwards the Messi of directors of football. Think about that. The Messi of directors of football. Both of them. Edwards and Hughes. See, they're getting all the not fucking one player did Hughes bring in. Not one player did Edwards bring in last season. For this season. Not one. Think about that. Oh yeah, Chiesa, Federico. Think about that. Permanent holiday, where is he? The Sandbank, say Steve, LFC. Yes. Is he in the Sandbanks? Yeah. I think he must know. I think he must know that he's getting called out, to be honest. FSG, Edwards Hughes, or the Epstein, or on the Epstein Island. I used to. And Zarrell says, John, man of the match today, quality. I said I had him and McAllister as man of the match, and I said McAllister just tipped it for me. Just tipped it. But that's me. But I made up that, you know, he's finally being recognised. He's finally being recognised. And Darryl agrees with me. I mentioned that right at the beginning, Darryl. Pissed off, no clean sheet though. I said that. Stupid goal. Like the cop-out says. Darryl agree, him or Trent. Yeah, you did say that. Callum. We've been linked to Alvaro Carreras of Benfica, but Man United have a buyback clause on him. Wouldn't even, to be honest, IBR wouldn't even mention. I don't know. Fucking, how many? You wasn't listening to that fucking arsehole being linked, have you? That's all you get off this. Romano, someone being linked. He's not a scouser, this fella. You can tell. You can tell. Liverpool news, I think it is. Liver. The liverbird. I thought you prick. Alisson Becker, the Brazilian in our goal. We love him as our own. He loves to. Yeah, he does. Give the ball to him now. Yep. Remember that? Twice that happened. Wasn't a one fluke. Callum had praised Trent, but he's going, unfortunately. Don't say that, Darryl. He hasn't gone yet, and we don't know, really. It's almost every week we concede a sloppy goal. IBR says to Darryl. And Darryl says, we need to be defensively 100% next week, Bournemouth are looking electric. Edward says, Seller on 40 goals. Now, yeah, could easily get it. Get a bed and back. With his beady eyes. I've got this fucking thing, you know, stressed out. Yeah, Redbird, out there off the Anfield. And Anfield Road says, Redbird, Richard's use has been more than you, lad. The way that is. Lionel won't be happy being compared to Messi and directors. I thought it was a fucking pathetic thing to say, to be honest. True that. Honestly, the Messi of football directors, him and fucking Hughes, Edwards and Hughes. You know the way Benny Hill used to look, you know? Fucking Benny Hill thing. Snapey. Put me and the Albanian, you know what? It came up on my Facebook. And what they were saying, or what, you know, the thing. Coming up. Who fucking said that? Put me and the Albanian interpreter on Match of the Day. They'd scrap the license fee overnight. Call it a public service broadcast. The Albanian interpreter. The Anfield. Agreed, Dean O'Brien. Outstanding done today. The pass from Gravenberg, superb also. Yeah. It was good. They were all good. They just like solidified everything in that first half. And into the second half. Then we scored. Then we just changed, as you know. And after McAllister went off, the goal conceded a stupid goal. I don't care, says the Redbird, if we win 1-0 or 4-3 as long as we win. That's all that matters. No defence in the world can be 100% week in, week out. Top of the league. Top of the Champions League group. Relax, be happy. We are. See, he comes in and argues Redbird, doesn't he? He's always telling us that. Be happy. We are happy. The Gravenberg's turn is ridiculous, like Thiago's turn he used to do, says Callum. Who would you say is the most improved player? Liverpool. Is it Gravenberg or is it Gakpo? Or is it both? Because two different positions. I think when, Gakpo came and he knew that he wasn't, he knew that he was better than what he was. And I think he's gone out and he's proven. He's just proven. You've seen him what he did to Man United, that 7-0 game. That's what he could do. And he's proven it, all the better this season. That's what I mean about the gelling. He gelled for Sleuth. Gravenberg, yeah. Let's see how it goes somewhere, but injury prone. No hides. I used to play right wing in secondary school. The defenders are so afraid of me, as I am of them. As the tackles were always over the top when I came running down the wing, injuries galore. That's Thiago, you know, under an assumed name, Noah. Injuries galore. The unfair law. Red bait, all left. Some Scottish fella who cleaned John Henry's seat before matches. John Henry only recognises use by the top of his head. Do you know when we played, honestly, do you know when we played Ipswich on the opening day and their manager, you know, Ipswich's manager, I thought that was use. I said, is that fucking use? Because it went down by our dugout. I think he'd be looking for the director's office when he finally comes here. Like Werner did, Mr. Chairman's office. And the steward had to bring him. Yeah, there it is, mate. Yeah. Anybody watching this City-Chelsea game, then you can see how we are so clear of these two bad teams. Say he's covered. See, you're all watching the fucking match while I'm in here freezing talking to you. I wonder how this is going. I wonder who's winning this. Yeah, I haven't a clue, you know. I haven't a clue. And I haven't a clue who's winning that either. The programme. From when we last won the Champions League. Wouldn't it be great when someone wins that and we're in the final? Wouldn't it be great? Another programme. Won't be able to go this time, no, I don't think. No, John, man of the match for me, and I hope he finds the form he had when he joins us in the first few months. He's found it. No, he's already found it. This is what I'm saying. You know, the lads are saying that he's been great the last few weeks. He's found his form. Even the Anfield Raw said that's his position, number 10. Brilliant. Oh, Stafford, a bit of analytical moves there, boys. Especially for the IBR. Lionel Messi. The Anfield to Carlyle. I am. They are both crap in transition. Interesting. We've got to go to both of their stadiums for points soon. They lift their games. They lift their games for us. You know, I don't. And Redbird saying not interested in City, Chelsea, or any other team. Only Liverpool. So please, no score. Redbird, that's me. That's me, mate. I'm like that. Used to have a Monday show, but you know, the studio and that. And I said to the lad, don't do any scores, especially when Liverpool was playing. I couldn't get out of the show. Fucking all the time they done it. And I had to say to Jason, if any scores come up, fucking block them right away. Shocking. Benny Hill would have got more done this January, and he's been dead for 25 years. He's following. Callum. Yeah, agree. Two facts for it. You haven't beaten City at the Etihad in the Prem for 10 years and haven't lost at the Bridge since 17-18 in the league. Well said, Redbeard, but let's be honest. It's either this or a fucking catchphrase. It's this. The Redbeard. Frank, I can't argue with the missus. And I love a good argument. Oh, yeah. No one argues with them, mate. I fucking hell. Do you know what? I don't argue, you know. Would that surprise you? I hate arguing. I don't argue. Honest. At all. Gravenberg's Gapco Diaz, the most improved player, says Callum. And he doesn't agree with you there. No. Well, we conceded a sloppy goal. Our goal difference to Arsenal is now 10 more than they've scored. Titles in some scenarios are decided by such margins. Cut out the idle concessions, Red. I said that, Snake. I said at the beginning. Because I care about goal difference. Always have done, always will do. I don't care if we concede any goals as long as we don't draw or lose. Kanate and Virgil don't need to go all gung-go and get injured again, says Noah Hyde. And the Anfield, they are both the most improved, aren't they, Frankie? Gapco, a bit older, and it helps he's played in his right position, inside forward, left, and Gravenberch also played in his right position, slot. Yeah. Well, that's why he's moved. Job, Dominic Szoboszlai, into it, you know, the best role that he can play, and look at the improvement over the games. Fantastic. Catchphrase. Fucking hell, do you remember that? Do you remember that catchphrase? Fucking hell. This is what we had to put up with, watching the telly. Marista, Anfield Road, Robbo used to have the same assists crosses in brackets with Trent, but he has only had scrappy form since the injury. Can't agree more with that. I didn't see you there, lad. Says the Anfield Road to Snakey for all them pints and scotches. Gravenberch and Gapco have both come a long way this season and have years ahead of them, says Paul Cole. And the Anfield, Murray Stan, he did. I find it hard to say Robbo was losing his powers, but I'll accept he is losing them. Doesn't assist half as much these days, mate. You're right. There you go. I had Salapses say the other day when they said Liverpool are looking to expand the scouting system. I thought, what the fuck? We don't buy anybody. The fuck for? We don't buy anybody. Fucking scout. Where did he fucking scout? Might be scouting up in Greenland that Trump wants to take under his wing for America. Or the Panama fucking Canal that he wants also. Fucking hell. Do you know, I'm using the most on it. Fucking kill him. play like this. You might see me wince now and again because he have to click with my finger. Paul Owie, another couple of great signings by the Klopp era, says the Anfield Road. That old German drunk Jörg did a hell of a job that summer. Looks like the cold has got the better of that watch. It's been stuck onto. Fuck off. I can wind it up. It's in a box. It's in a heated box to keep it nice and warm for someone when they win it. In case you were stuck in the box for weeks. Been stuck on 205 for weeks. The Anfield T. We've got 5 South American scouts. What the fuck are they doing down there? We've signed nobody from that region. Wasn't it FSG? You've all, you must be paying these fucking fellas. You must be paying Trent's, Mo's, and Virgil's salaries because we've got nobody. And they are South American, by the way. We could do with another German drunk sorting out using Co, says Paul Owen to the Anfield. Absolutely. Fucking ridiculous, to be honest. Snapey. If we get the Champions League final, we should all meet up in town to watch it together. Imagine a live podcast from the Boozer and Sound Frame. You'd be kicked off the air in a second. Yeah, of course. Listen, does anyone want a 65-inch telly? Cost you about between 150 to 200 quid to get fixed. Does anyone want it? It's 2 years old. I'm only going to ask this once. It's all boxed up, proper box, that is. Just come and take it away. Honestly. I'll show you something to prove it. I'm fucking bringing it in, like, you can't even lift anything, to be honest. I'll show you this stuff. Bear with me on this. Or if you know anyone. Now. Oh. Cracking celly, It's got the speakers on, like a speaker, big long speaker underneath. Yeah, look, I'll show you something. That is the remote. You can tell it's brand new, look. You can tell it's brand new. Honestly. Honestly, brand new that. See, not worn away, nothing. That's the remote. It's a smart telly, like, not one of those smart things. If you know anyone who wants it, come and take it. For nothing. For nothing. It's the bag that, look, still got the bag that that came in and that. And the box. I just fucking went out and bought it. Same me. It's good. Well, if anyone wants, let me know. The Anfield or Paul Owie. It's running backwards. That watch was the one Del Boy found in the garage some 20 odd years. Fuck off. I'm not giving it out now. That's it. Not giving it out as a prize now. You're all skitting at the Paul watch. Look at her laughing at me. Darwin says Noah Hyde is like the Portuguese student that never learns English, even after a few seasons in major language TV series. Hey, Professor, remember that? Did you know how he died? That Barry fella? No, the teacher. When that finished, like all the way, like went and he became a taxi driver. And he was stabbed to death for his face. I'm shocked. I thought he was good. Ironically, he made a film called Confessions of a Taxi Driver. Comedy. It's funny as well. Shocked. He's dead. Shocking death. Mary Stan says, no, Dom is only 24. I think he found the first season or so a bit of a big step up in expectations. He was the star of the previous club and his country. Here, he has to constantly prove himself. And the Redbird says, great point that, Murray. And Noah, yes, I actually liked him when he joined. If he grows his hair longer, he might be the next Totti. Oh, love for it. I love Totti. He was fucking unbelievable. Eh? Because I support the Azori, you see. Totti. Unbelievable. I loved him at Anfield. And that was Noah to Mary Stan. The Anfield. Oh, Frank, what are the stats on our managers coming to England and winning the league in their first season? Did Mourinho do it? What about Gus Hiddink or Conte? No, not many. But if Slot does it, and the cup double. Did Conte do it with Chelsea? See, don't forget, when they were taking over Chelsea, and I don't think Mourinho did it. He bought Chelsea, didn't he? He bought the players because he had the money. And the Anfield said, it'll be amazing, surely. It'll be unbelievable. Remember Rafa? Rafa came. He had no fucking squad. He had nothing. And he brought in Xabi and Garcia. They were really the only two he bought. Look at the rest of them. There was only Stevie. Sami Hyypiä was great. Carragher, but he had no squad. And he won the Champions League in his first season. The following season, he won the FA Cup. The season after that, he got to another Champions League. When you think about it. And finished second, didn't he? The following, finished the following season second. When we should have won it. He even admitted we drew too many. Gave too many stupid goals away, like we're talking about tonight. Signing, I don't have a clue. Yeah, that's a good one, isn't it? Callum. Signing, I don't have a clue. scouting team in Ukraine. They're all on the fucking front line. Brilliant, though. In Ukraine, are they? Young Furo say, where's he from? Callum said, he's from Wolves. He's from Wolves. I don't have a clue. Murray Stan, Anfield Road. I thought Robbo was okay today, but it was Ipswich. You wrote on previous show, as Dick family, the ones who live in Budapest? One of them came to Liverpool with Chris 10 years ago. Wow. Is that to Montenegro? I see our Red Scout and his Mrs. Aldi's Barry Hunter. He fought falafels, so I thought we are in for a Moroccan. Aldi's Barry Hunter. Fucking hell. Barry Hunter. Is he one of our scouts? Anyway, what is it with the forwards this season? All on fire. 19, 18, 17 is the top scorers and we're only in January. That's usually May stats. Season. Come on. Paul Owen. I want to go with the watch. That watch might be stuck on 205 forever when we win the PL. I like that. I gave a watch to the grandson. It was from 2005. Cracking watch. Liverpool FC Champions League win on the dial. It's made up with it. It's worth money, that, Granddad. I said, I know what it is. And Copite says, Villa away got changed to 12:30 yesterday. Mary Stan, CW, never mind scouts. Fenway need the Gale guys to show them where the buying players shop is. Gale guys. Mary Stan, yeah, my nephew made friends with Vasilich Azic in the summer youth tournament. My nephew is in the Everton youth ranks but played Montenegro under 16s and he became friends. He just moved to Juve. Oh, that's good. Who was your nephew or the young lad? The Azic, that'd be the Azic, wouldn't it? I'm feeling wrong. Murray Stanley, oh really? How interesting about Azic, interesting, says the Frank, a question, says the Anfield. We have all calmed down about contracts, but in the back of my mind, what if none of them signs? I've heard Real Madrid may make a move for Kimmich, so fingers crossed. Kimmich is a great player, Bayern, great player. But it has got me worried, I'm being honest. I really thought that they'd have signed by the end of this month or something like that. And they've come out with the old saying, 3 new signings, the usual garbage. More than a miracle, Benitez winning the Champions League with the squad of Spanish, says Paul Owen. Yeah. I was there, mate. Paul Owen. More than a miracle, Benitez was more than a miracle. And Snapey says, the thought of Sloot winning the league in his first season with another manager's players would psychologically decimate Arteta. An apoplectic Lego man is the nectar of sporting life. That saves the dictionary called it, Steve. Knowing John Henry, he was just hired a bunch of American Boy Scouts who volunteered for free. Says Noah Hyde. You're right there. You're fucking right there, Noah Hyde. Benitez says the Anfield Roar is disrespected. Of course he is. His Vinicius side, Valencia side, fucking hell. His Valencia side won the league in the era of Guardiola and Madrid. That's impressive. As an RG felt, I'd look at Pablo Alma, what a number 10 he was. Do you know what? Do you know when he came to Liverpool? And the season before he came, we played them. I was going to Italy the next day, believe it or not. And we played them at Anfield, and I brought Francie, and we were in the Kenny Dalglish stand. And we were looking at that. And we played, this was our 6th warm-up game pre-season, and our final one. And that was their first game, Valencia's first game, pre-season. And they beat us 2-0. They were all over us. And that put a damper on me. I said, we're going to do nothing next season. In the league, couldn't do nothing. And we didn't. But what stood out was that Alma, it was in. And when the following season we brought in Benitez, I said, I hope we get that fella. Said that. Never did. Never bought anyone from them. That's how loyal he was. Right. And Snapey says, Benitez took 13 months to permanently retain the club football's biggest prize. Ferguson took 13 years to win the same trophy and not permanently either. Contextualise that as an achievement. Contextuality. Yes. Yeah, 13 months. Just a full season, wasn't it? Just a full season. And it's for keeps. Remember that? And it's for keeps. You see that on the YouTube all the time. Abdul Rahim. Hi, Frank and guest. How are you all doing? Like, comment, share, subscribe. Liverpool FC can't draw and lose in the EPL. Drawn 5, lost 1. You never walk alone. Thank you, Abdul Rahim. And I still think that Arnie is so lucky to have had it set up for him by Jürgen. Rafa did so well, and he had to deal with he did, but it was David Moyes was still chairman. Then he had to deal with them when they bought Liverpool. Rafa made a great side. That contested also with no budget. Loved Rafa. He was great, Rafa. Great. And Abdul says, FSG won't buy in January. We desperately need, a CDM to control, organise, cover the back four, cement the midfield and technical ability. Yeah, here you go, everyone. No, we've been saying that, Abdul, mate. Really have. Been great comments tonight. And the Anfield wrote, my nephew was being released by Everton. My sister's fuming. I said, what's he want to play for them for anyway? He is off to Leeds Academy, so happy about that. Don't think he'll make it, but only 16. At least, they've been looking at him and they're going to accept him. That's what you've got to do. I think that's a great opportunity for the young lad. I really do. Listen, if you're looking in and you haven't subscribed or liked to the channel, will you please do it for me? Get the algorithm up. They keep fucking taking away the subscriptions, for some reason. And it's not like, someone watching, I think I was unsubscribed. It's not that. I don't know what it is. I know a few who did, you know what I mean? I think, who more or less took away their subscriptions from the pod. I thought George might have come on tonight, to be honest. But anyway, Matty Stan, most of our players, even young like Harvey, have experienced several captains of their countries. Mature players don't need much coaching. They don't, Matty. Good comment. The Anfield Road. Sorry for doing this. The Anfield. Frankie, you know what annoys me? Before we was badly run, we didn't sign anyone or bits and pieces. And now we're run well financially. We argue over a few million. Now to perhaps recruit the best. But we don't. I'm not being funny. I honest, please. Please don't attack me. I've always said that Chiesa was an appeasement to the fans because everybody was kicking off why haven't we bought anybody? And he was brought in, Chiesa. Everyone wants him to do well. I'd love him to be great. But he really hasn't shown, has he? He has a couple of shots against Lille and everyone was made up because he has a couple of fucking shots. Darwin as well. People kicked off on him saying he should have fucking scored. You see what I mean? People want him to do well. Talking about Chiesa, Federico, and the Anfield to Abdul. Gravenberch is all those, mate. Yes, he's great. Gravenberch, got it. Only true European superpowers retain the European Cup permanently. That's the undeniable reason as to why Liverpool Football Club inhabits an unobtainable echelon that those clowns, 62, down to 62, can't match. Thing is, you see, Ferguson, I've never liked that man. Never liked him. He's always had something against us. And he tried to emulate Bob Paisley. And he couldn't. And he knew that his team was going. He couldn't even make his team, what I mean is build another team, couldn't do it. And he knew he couldn't do it. And he just walked away and made Moyes the Messiah. Does anyone believe that? And he has a balance, didn't he? The genius. Noise, the genius. Fucking hell. The Anfield Road. IBR Stella to the Anfield Road. FSG seemed to be spending just enough to make the top four and couldn't give a monkeys about trophies. No. They don't. And the Anfield Road says to me, sure, we do. There is so much TV money in England, these owners are creaming it in. But you get other fans saying, look what they've done for us. They saved us. Believe it. Paul, it must be that you's taking over your subscribers, as he got a part-time job on YouTube, but only for January. What's wrong with him? So watch him, like the Northern Irish manager that time we had. He finally got the fucking sack. He said, don't like him, that historian. The one who's on that LFC TV. Doesn't say anything nice about me. Fuck off. It's true that. Question for Frankie. What player in the Prem would you like for our team? In the Prem? Do you know who I'd like? Cole Palmer. I think he's brilliant, that lad. Absolutely brilliant. The Redbird says, people still talk about the wonder of Thiago. I wonder what he's done in his Liverpool career. He was a great player, but nothing. He was injured all the time. He played less games than Keita. Less games than him. IBR says, notice over the last 3 years, we have a certain position we need to fill and have certain players we want, but never have a plan B. Great comment. That's a great comment. You're so right. And the Anfield Roar says, hey, Redbird, me too. What was this great Thiago? Oh yeah, featuring for 2 matches in a season with his dream passes. He's spoken about like Stevie J now. By some fuck him. Yes. Same here. I honestly, you might think I'm exaggerating. But I says at the time, why are you getting him? And we're fucking buying him. Why are you getting rid of him? We're buying him. There must be something drastically wrong. He was fucking injured all the time. That was it. Thiago. Snapey says, Ferguson wouldn't give interviews when he lost. He had the moral code of a sewer rat. Once Real Madrid beat them in the quarterfinals in 2010, Bob Paisley's record was unattainable. Shame, mate. Yeah, what a shame. No comparison between Sir Bob and Ferguson. One was a gent and the other a foul-mouthed, sweaty. Says Paulo. Yes. It was either football or go down the pits, or I choose football. And I'd love to do it all again at Liverpool. Was a great man. Bob Paisley. We are the boys of Paisley's Army. Never forget that on the tubes, on coaches, trains and everything. Bob. Good show, Frankie, says the Humphrey. But let's have the big Viking in our team fending off our assists. He'd score 100 a year. Do you mean Ireland? The thing is, Cole Palmer's doing it on his own. Ireland's doing it with fucking world-class players around them. But you're right. But that Cole Palmer, he's a footballer. He's a footballer. Ireland's is just a big oaf, in my opinion, who gets goals. And he's too fucking ugly for our side anyway. I don't like using that word, ugly. But fuck it, have you seen his state? Have you seen his girlfriend? It's not his fucking look she's got after. Am I jealous? Yeah. I'd be red-beard. I never saw how Thiago could fit in a club side or be durable enough. Fucking durable. He did more durable in the treatment room. Getting his legs and muscles bent and torn apart by the physio. There's the leader is saying 100%. 100% he agrees with Carlyle about Bob Paisley. Sir Bob. And Vegas. Fuck's sake. Headbird. Yeah, I was fucking getting on my goat the way they talk about Thiago. Drifty from Copper says Mane was better than Sal. He was shouting down anyone who disagreed with him. Some fans really do talk crap. Says the Redbird. They're fucking assholes, them. That drifty is. And he does shout them down. I think we shout down anyway, don't we, really? Good impression, that, Frank. Do you reckon the Wizkid going down the pitch? Love Fergie. Paisley, said Bob. Fergie, 19 trophies, 20 years, said Bob Paisley. 19 trophies in 9 years. No comparison. It annoys me, the disrespect our Bob gets in some quarters. Absolutely. Look at Joe Fagan. Joe Fagan did exactly what Sluter's doing. He just took over a great side left by Bob. And what did he do in his first season? Won a treble. Never gets mentioned. Won a treble. Never gets mentioned, Joe. And Slute's doing the same. Poor Yeag's not getting mentioned. IBR. Fergie had the charisma of Emirates. Is it true Ireland has signed a 9-year contract worth £1 million a week for City? I don't know. Fuck to me. I don't know, Redbird. Most probably. No one there. No one there. And as IBR says, that's insanity. That's fucking wrong. It is, actually. Paul Owie. Frank, after seeing the Sir Bob impression on the BBC, want you to be in the next Mikey Outlet as long as you don't get match of the day or so, please. Do you know what? Do you know that Mikey Outlet? I always remember a sketch. And you see a fella, when he had the Mikey Howard show, and you see this fella and girl in bed, and I like that. And the next, you just see something coming in between, under the bedclothes, under the sheet. And it was Mikey Howard on a big red book and went, Philander, womanizer, this is your life. Taking off that Irish fella, even taking whatever his name was. He got his name. Just this is your life. Jimmy Hatton, womanizer, philanderer, this is cheater, this is your life. You see him look like that. Mud things. I like that Mikey Howard though. And he died, we went to the same home as Richard Sullivan's in. Mikey Howard. Snapey says, Sellers were 2 of Ireland. Moses Sitz make him a much better team player. The Norwegian is decent, but he's one-dimensional. Mo's the more complete player. Yeah, good shout. We won a treble in 2000. Yeah, says Callum. Yeah, under Ulia. It's all right. Snapey. Bob Paisley, 3 European Cups in 60 months, including its retention in 78. Yeah, we were the first side to retain it. I always remember being, in Rome, and this fella crying. He was my age then, this fella. And I went, "You all right? What are you crying for?" He said, "I never thought I'd see this." See what I mean? Never thought I'd see this. The following year, at Wembley, seeing a mate's brother there, he said to me, "What are you doing here?" I said, "The same as fucking you. What do you think?" Younger than. And when we won it, this fella said to me, "Oh, that's great." I said, "I've seen it all before last year." And he looked at me, daggers, older fella. Seen it all before last year, mate. He was the first manager, British manager, to retain the European Cup. Who else did it? Ferguson's 2 European Cups in 22 years is less than one per decade. It's like comparing Rolf Harris to Picasso. Like Rolf Harris. You say that other fella used to, do you ever remember it? That fat fella on BBC, and he used to do paint art as art, H-A-R-T, art. I think it was it. People don't realise we won a European Cup treble in 2019-20, UEFA Super Cup, UCL, and the World Cup. Yeah. You're right there, Callum, lads. But we do say that we won everything that year. And IBR. Mikey Howard did a brilliant Prince Charlie. The situation's most insoluble. And I took him around. I said, "Do you want to go for a cup of tea?" It's a Prince Charles. You have to bring him around. And 2007, St. George's Hall, celebrating our 800th birthday. And he's walking around, he is, showing him these things. Oh, yeah. And I went like that, fucking, just completely lost it. Forgot his name, forgot it. I said, "Do you fancy a cup of tea?" Because something happened. I said, "Do you fancy a cup of tea?" He said, "The situation is most intolerable. I cannot give it. I'm just have a cup of tea." And this fella came in front of my face. Well, His Royal Highness is on a tight schedule. Do you understand? I did. All right. And walked away. I didn't know his name, forgot his name, everything. And I went, I see it again, Prince. Because I got out to address him because you talk as Royal Highness. You've got to address him as your Royal Highness, your Royal Highness. Completely forgot. And it was all because we were on the steps of the bath, Caracal's bath, in the hall. And a fella named Frank Richardson said to me, he was the manager of the north end of the hall. When it opened us up, the floor after many years. And he said, Frank, whatever you do, you bring people in here, don't allow them to go on the floor. I said, okay. He said, promise me. I said, promise you, Frank, I'll do it. No problem. Anyway, I was asked to bring him around. So I didn't want to, being honest. Anyway, it was my job. Brought him around. And we was out by the steps. And I went to step up. And I got up to him and said, I can't go on there. Frank Richardson said no one can go on the floor. Was that when there was two fellas on the opposite side? I went, oh. So we grabbed his arm and I went, come on. And I brought him right in the middle. And I was looking at him. And I went, I didn't know what to say. I lost my composure. I lost everything. I said, do you fancy a cup of tea? You said you're just going to go with it. That's what I just told you about. And I just got off. I said, I'll see you again, Prince. Got a great letter off him, Got a fantastic letter, handwritten. Handwritten letter. It's true now. I really enjoyed it. Very humorous because we had a lot, to be honest. If Ireland's the robot is not constantly fed, he's crap, says the red bird. You're right. That's why you look at it, he's not fed today. And Mo Salah scored more goals than him. Eamon Andrews tonight, Frank Carlyle, the philanderer womanizer, this is your life. That's a willing. Frank Carlyle, philanderer womanizer, this is your life. Always resonates with me though. Just like that Rigsby. Noah Hyde. Uncle Bob fought in World War II. Those men are made different. Humble, hard-working and grateful. Fergie is an entitled prat. Yes, Noah. Totally agree. From Paris down to Turkey, we will the fucking lot. The vlogs, Lee. Hiya, Lee. Hello, Frank. Just got into work now, straight from the game. A lot better to play today compared to the game. Enjoying the confidence in the team again with goals. Roll over, PSV. Weed. Yes, he couldn't finish it because, yeah. Should have asked Charlie if he misses his best mate, Jimmy Savile. Oh, come on. The vlogs. Did my vlog of the game today too. If you wish to check it out after the show on my page, caught all goals on video, so that's good. Oh, brilliantly. Yeah, I'll have a look at that. I'll have a look at that, mate. Paul Owen. As everyone says about everything, it's always best the first time, even winning the European Cup. I said it. Paul said it. Was on the telly and someone asked me that. I said, winning the European Cup is the greatest thing ever. And it's my birthday month as well. And there was nothing more sweeter after getting beat by Man United on the previous Saturday. You had to play in the final on the Wednesday. And we went to Rome, or Rome, Bellissimo. Unbelievable. You're right there, Paul, mate. That Prince Charles sounds much like Sir Bob, but the baby still want you to be the next Mikey. Fuck off. Anyway, lads, it's been a blast. It really has. Thank you so much. So don't forget, your fantasy football. Perpetual motion, right? I'll leave it. I'll show you the back. In case you forgot what the back's like. But I'm not undoing it. Looking hard enough getting the tango. Kills me, my little finger. There's the back. What's the best way I can fucking do this, There's the back, see? You can see it, the works and everything. And still got the cellophane on, you know the back. The cellophane across that. Just take it off. How about that? That's how thick it is. It's a very thick watch. Very thick. Paid a few bob for that. You don't have to worry about the strap either. Like if it's too big, too small, you take links out and everything, go to the places to get them. No need. Simply because it's one of those straps you just unclip there, and there are your links there. All links, fit any wrist. Small wrist, big wrist. Wrist as big as your head. So I hope one of you is winning. I really do. It'd be great, to hand it over just to say, I'll even get it wound up for you. Poor Louie. You don't feel Roland. I win. Oh, do you know what? Even George, George said, I'd love to win that. Nice box. Nice box. So no one wants this telly then, eh? Okay. I don't know where I am. Hang on, I'll just say hello, just read out these last ones. And Callum, Spaghetti Mafia is staying. Who's Spaghetti? Oh, yeah. Do you mean Federico? Cheers, Don Franco. Arrivederci, amico mio. IBO. Fab as usual, Frankie boy. Thank you so much. Thank you. Good night, each and every one of you. Stay safe, says Snaky. Stay safe. He uses the fellas next door as a wife. Don't tell anyone. That's lovely. Leader whiz kid. Cheers, Frank, mate. Night, y'all. Take care. You'll never walk alone. Cop-height. You'll never walk alone. Big 3 points onto Bournemouth next weekend, and then a 4-game week up to Redmond. And that's yep, Federico is staying. Well, anyway, lads, if you want to join me for the history show on Monday, yeah, fine. If not, I'll see you on Tuesday for the Ordinary Football Show. I'll be playing Tuesday or Wednesday, well, whatever fucking day anyway. If it's Tuesday, I'll be the post-match. If it's not Tuesday, I'll just see you for the third thing. I don't know what day we play. Is it Wednesday we play? Or Tuesday? Whatever. Paul always says, all the moaning about too many games on in 77, we played the final 4 days after. Yeah, I just mentioned I was there. And still put in a brilliant performance to lift your mate, Charlie, old Big Ears. I mentioned Big Ears only like a couple of years ago to somebody. What's that? I said, the fucking European Cup. I said, never heard of it. Being called Big Ears. True that. Wednesday, great. Thank you, Callum. He's like my permanent secretary, you know. It's the greatest cop ever. Callum. And I'll be seeing you on 6 games between the 29th and the 16th of February. Crazy, Mr. Pulte. Crazy. Multi-taps, please. Right, so I'll see you all on Tuesday. Might see you on Monday if you join me, 8 o'clock. But I'll see you definitely 8 o'clock on Tuesday with the football show. And predictions and who do you think will play? Okay. Ci vediamo. Prossimo settimana. That means I'll see you next week. Thank you. Bellis.